Yeah, no, no problem.
Yeah, no problem, fucker.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the stream. And... bam. Who is the best girl?
I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
If you were to pick one right now, who would you pick?
Put me on the fucking spot. I'll have to see what they're like.
Oh. That was the true answer.
It's about their personalities. That's how you pick. Because they're drawings and not real, so it's kind of like whoever the coolest character is, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know. Actually, I don't know. I like the one in the back. I'm assuming she's really shy.
What, because she's at the back?
Yeah, she's in the back and she has the dark
She's like
hair.
turned away and she's like, oh,
We already got somebody. It seems we already have somebody watching. Oh yeah, for Metroid Dread, I keep on like seeing like just glimpses of fucking shit from that trailer, and I keep on having to like unsubscribe from the people who are showing it. It's just like I don't want to see this shit.
yeah.
I saw an instance of a cool suit. That was it. Oh my god, Haas00312 followed me again. I wonder if that's a bot.
Want to become famous? Your answer, your answer is important. Your wife's why is that so hard to say? Your wife's life depends on it.
Oh, wait, who said that?
Me, I did.
Oh. I thought you were reading chat, and I was
I
like,
can't read the chat. I'm looking at this title screen. Is anyone here?
There's like one person, unless you're not watching. In that case, it'll be two people.
I'm not watching, no.
Okay, so there's two people.
Is anyone saying anything?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Me playing Doki Doki. There we go.
I feel like the one with the pink hair is gonna be like, oh, I hate you, but like I secretly like you. She's all like, she's got to doing that cheek thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But the other two girls, I don't know.
They're both kind of like very happy to see me.
They're both the same. They even have the same like smile and face.
Yeah, but the one on the left's got like a red bow.
Yeah, and the other one has a white bow. I think it's important. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah! I got my gamer fuel ready too. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Isn't gamer fuel? Just gamer fuel?
Is that
not Baja Blast?
Is that Brian?
Yeah, that is indeed Brian.
Yeah, that sounds like a Brian thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a Brian thing. Yeah. Cool. I gotta text Hugo because like I know he wants to watch this.
Yeah.
Alright, bastards.
What?
What do you think? Should we go or should we not?
Should we wait for Hugo?
I don't know if he's up or not. It's because
Okay,
he's not currently working, so like.
Let's just start then.
Yeah.
Please enter your name.
Spin Dasher.
Spin Dashers. Should I put Mac or should I put Dylan? Doesn't matter. Everyone knows my name anyway, so let's just put Dylan.
No.
Oh yeah, because it's both of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Spin Dashers is like not a name.
Spin your mum. Spin Dasher.
That's not like, it'll be weird when they're all like Spin Dasher. It's like a username, it's not like a name, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But...
Because they'll like, I'm assuming they're gonna address me directly.
Also, can you check the audio on your thing really quick?
On my thing?
I'm scared. On OBS.
But yeah, sure.
Unless I could have just, asked the chat if they could hear me, but...
They're all the bars are going up, it looks all good.
Okay, cool.
I'll just put Dylan.
Okay.
I feel like that will serve the immersion better.
Yeah, even though
Hey!
I'm not Dylan, Hey!
I see an annoying girl
running towards the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, which one of us is going to be Sayori?
I don't mind voicing her.
You shall be Sayori.
Okay.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only that's
only
me.
Because I.
Oh.
That's Dylan, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Dylan.
That's mean Spin Dashers on twitch.tv. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine.
What were you gonna say?
And now I like that it's like Dylan.
Yeah.
It's like me referring to you by your name.
Yeah.
Well, you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Eggman.
I'm Eggman.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Dylan, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Yeah, the fucking, I was thinking, like, dodgeball or something, you know.
Also,
Not
guess,
literature's for pussies.
but
At the end,
I
and the
guess
credits
I'll
roll.
just be all the girls, right? Because like you're Dylan, and yeah.
Yeah, alright. A club? I told you
I
already.
told you already.
I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. One of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Suri likes to worry a little too much about me. Well, I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my god, it is me.
Fuck yeah, that's
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you will learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Okay, this is hitting a bit. It's hitting a bit too close to home already. I don't think I like this.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Aww.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a because you're not used to the real world.
You know what a NEET is, right?
No.
A NEET is someone who like stays at home and just plays video games and shit, like no job, stuff like that. So basically you.
That's not true. I have a job where I play video games.
Yeah, that's true.
You trust me, right?
No.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah!
Hello?
Sayori? Suri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Been there.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of
Brian
vice
said,
president.
oh wait, did you guys start the game?
No, Brian, we did not start the game. This is the title screen.
It's just showing the settings menu.
I hate OBS, man. I think it sucks.
Which makes the impression Daniel is doing even better. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry everyone.
Hang on, let me check out the stream.
I think I've done it now. You guys
Yeah, I think you've done it.
tell me if the tell me if the tech. We've just been talking over the fucking title screen. Right, tell me if this text box moved or if it's just fucking frozen.
Okay.
Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she entered title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Right, it's moved. Okay, brilliant.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to
Let's go.
I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Cupcake! Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I guess you are my little cupcake. I'll stop for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Brian said, God, I think I remember meeting Daniel around this time. The game was coming out, and it was like peaking its popularity.
Aww.
Yeah.
Everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Girl
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy?
Oh, I love her.
Way to kill the atmosphere!
Yeah, she's the best one.
Aw, Dylan. What a nice surprise.
I can't do the different girl voices.
I'll try my best though.
You gotta have 4 different girl voices, or I'll kill you.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. ... Never talked to so many women before. All words escape me in this situation.
Why?
This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Oh!
Yeah. What are you looking at?
What voice did I do for her initially? Fuck.
Just... fuck it.
If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You could just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
You don't have to worry about that. They're just little bitches.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Plays with her. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right.
Pops out. That's right.
It's great to see you again, Dylan.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in school. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smiley so genuinely feels a little tingly. You too, Monica! Ah!
Brian said, oh my god, some fucking bitch nearly ran over cones I placed and almost ruined the cleaning I did. Yeah, that sounds like a Brian day at work for Brian.
Oh, at fucking Queens or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Smith's.
Smiths. Don't know why I thought Queens.
Come sit down, Dylan. Oh. Come sit down, Dylan. We made some room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
And now I have to
I'll get
choose.
the cupcakes.
I'm assuming as such.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
She just sounds like Toad. Like, hey, I'll make them! I'll get them, Mario!
Or like,
Sorry, I got a little excited.
then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica, and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Okay, no choice.
Oh, fuck. And Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa, it's a Chaos Emerald! Supercharged!
What?
Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like
Oh,
little
please,
cats.
I'm hungry right now. Stop.
Matt, I can't eat like food that's shaped like a cute animal. Do you ever have that?
Oh yeah.
Where it's just like,
Uh,
oh, it's like a little
yeah.
cat. It's like, it's cute. I can't eat it.
Yeah, I generally just go for food that looks like food.
Yeah, right? Like, it's not too weird. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Aww.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
She's got like a little
That's
sharp.
not the
She's
voice
got
I want for this character.
she's got like a little sharp vampire tooth.
Oh, nice.
She's
yeah.
clearly the best one.
Just hurry and take one! Do it.
Oh, I got the characters mixed up. Sayori grabs one first.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Yeah.
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything.
Oh, I think she made them for me. I don't know though. Eh? I thought you technically did. I mean, Sayori said...
Well, maybe,
I don't know.
but not for you know, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set.
Brian said, I'm not gonna lie, if I met someone like Natsuki and there was like no charm, I'd start fucking screaming. I'm just imagining him in the classroom just like screaming in agony as he like meets this person.
Brian's like, oh my god! Like when the guy like melts that guy next to Thor, and he's like, oh my god!
Yeah.
She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapots next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom, and she's like,
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Yes. Except I can't read. I guess.
Man, that does sound fucking really good.
Yeah.
Tea with a book. Yeah. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. I don't know. Sorry. That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
The hot chicks.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so,
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? I don't know why that's so funny. She goes, pew! You know.
Yeah.
It's your line, Daniel.
I said it. I said, ahaha, well, you know.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events in LGBTQ and COVID vaccines but anyway, I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
If this was a real literature club, everyone would fuck off and talk about anything but literature.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is probably what this is going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Monica is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Snaps
You could
fingers.
put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it comes to it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Oh, Monica, I love it when you make that noise.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
I'll do my best.
We'll do our best.
I'll do my best.
Get out of it!
She's just like a demon, like.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck voice.
Like all the others are normal, and she's just like.
Yeah.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Hugo says, oh shit, didn't know you all were playing this, yeah. So Dylan, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Yeah.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
She likes the manga too.
Oh, brilliant.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
That's quite vague.
Yeah.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
That's true. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh, you mean like the game I'm playing right now?
Yeah. Ow! I hate horror!
Yeah, me too.
Maybe I'll just give her a guy voice.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, I just...
Just give her fucking Knuckles voice. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
No!
What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders and starts massaging them.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No!
No!
No! Fuck you! Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Ah!
Oh,
No, other
I wanted to
short-haired
read
girl.
everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment.
have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Wow, that's a shit fucking after school class. Let's just go home.
Yeah, let's go home and fucking do it yourself.
Then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah!
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of each club.
Hugo said going home is my favorite after school activity. I couldn't relate more.
Isn't that right, Dylan?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh, sorry. What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision! I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought as they all as they all beat the shit out of me. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Aww, they're all sad. No.
Yeah.
I would never say this.
But I'm sorry, I thought... Dylan!
No, don't be sad. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Tingly! Hey!
You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Yeah!
Then it makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem. Write a poem. Write a poem. Write a poem.
Right.
Kekrin says was not expecting this.
Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Dylan, I look forward to seeing you. Dylan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the girls? What the fuck? Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Dylan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
No! That's right.
This is plus Kekrin.
What?
Oh wait, excuse me? What the fuck am I talking about? This is the original.
Yeah, this is the
God
one
damn it.
one that doesn't cost money.
I apparently I'm dyslexic down to the core. Sorry.
When it comes to my Doki Dokis. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Doki Doki Panic. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Catherine says, yeah, I haven't played through Plus, but I want to. Didn't want to get spoiled.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Hugo says, which girls are y'all liking so far? I kind of like Yuri the best.
I like
Yeah,
Natsuki.
Natsuki's really good.
Okay.
So you're doing stuff now. What are you doing?
So you don't... Do you click on them? No. Okay. To find out. Okay. So we just gotta go for it. We'll see. Right, guys. What what words are we choosing? I'll kind of I see. So it's kind of like. So I gotta write about cute things, right? Because that's what Natsuki likes.
Yeah.
Like strawberry. Yeah, that was. I get it. Okay. Sing. Oh, that's. Cute. Lust.
Kawaii.
I feel like vanilla. Yeah. Anime. Because, yeah, she was like, oh, I like the manga. Pink. Fluffy. Play?
What the fuck does heaven sent mean?
I don't know. Feather. No. Daydream.
Valentine? Oh.
Infinite. When everything you... Flower. And Yuri just doesn't like it at all. Marriage... Oh, chocolate.
Oh, okay, so the characters bounce up whenever you, okay.
Whenever you get, like, a word that they like. Clouds. I feel like fun would... I'm kind of getting the hang of this. Starscape. Oh, that's Yuri. Sticky. I got it right. Sparkle. Fuck. Dream. Oh man. Sugar. Bunny. We did it.
Hi again, Dylan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in
Hugo said, dream is too deep for Natsuki.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Dylan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. That almost sounded backhanded.
Yeah.
Dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it?
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack.
Yeah.
Yeah! Terry told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Oh god, she told on me.
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh god.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps on her manga collection in the club room.
See, she's clearly the best. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Dylan always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking me even. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
Sucking my dick.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your meme is so messy it's distracting. What? Wait, do we like live together? What the fuck?
How
do I know what her room-
I assume they're just friends.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
Who else but Quagmire?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Might be a
I
little
may be a little
jealous.
jealous.
How come? You and Dylan can become good friends too.
And nothing more. Sayori? Dot dot dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Catgrid said, I'd feel bad if somebody came to my house and started cleaning my room.
Yeah.
Same here.
Oh, I even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori.
Eh? Me? Ruh-roh.
Not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
My eyes! Oh my god, where did they go? Oh my god, the ice cream man.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, the ice cream man's back.
Yeah.
He wants in on this Doki Doki.
He's like, and he's just, who's your favorite girl, ice cream man?
What do I do?
I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'll make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could,
Fuck.
discuss it if you wanted to.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Shut the fuck up.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Wow!
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Like, really fucking sarcastically. I enthusiastically
said,
take the book.
Hugo said, get Natsuki's some ice cream.
I will.
Eladorita said, hello, Spin Dashers. Ooh, is Dylan playing Persona?
Yeah, I love it. I've never played it before, but...
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing about what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some bullshit in the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh.
I hear Natsuki utter an... I hear womanly emotions! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seemed to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand, and then I'm gonna like surprise her, and she'll be like, "Get away from me, you pervert! Don't touch me!" or something.
Yeah.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up?
Oh, she's just like me. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga!
You read manga, right?
Ah! Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Just
Like,
like,
clearly she reads a lot of manga.
just
Come
like all the stuff that I like. You like Sonic, right? How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
It's kind of written on your fucking incel face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. Don't touch that!
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Yeah, literally. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Alright. Jesus.
Damn. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dylan. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Hey.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my mouth.
The only
I stare at the
Kekman
cover.
says the only manga I've read is the Zelda manga, which means I don't need to read any others. The only manga I've read is the rest of Attack on Titan after season 3, and JoJo Part 7 and 8. And that's it.
I read like a Pokemon one that was based on one of the movies. It was pretty
Oh,
cool.
nice.
I think that's it. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's it's exceedingly
Moe.
Mo.
Moe. No, it's Moe. It's Moe.
Mo.
Shut up. Don't just stand there.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh, sorry. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
That's a sentence right there.
Yep. She then takes a
I
seat.
need to get to reading Fullmetal Alchemist. Like, I've seen the anime like a billion times, like both of them, but I haven't read all of the manga.
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to
Ethan
sit
said,
there.
"No, Natsuki, I'm not ready."
Yeah, right? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that.
What?
They're like reading together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Eh? Why is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. I scoot an inch closer. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Alright, boys? I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looked like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, fuck you. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
Well, I do.
I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining.
Exactly.
But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Shut up.
I was just expecting, like, a line from me going, "Oh, I love touching parts." Oh, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Aww.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Ooh! Natsuki gives me a little shove!
Ow.
I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Yeah, that's what
What
you
a fucking
tell someone.
loser.
Good save.
Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Is this a new version released this year? No. We're playing the original because apparently the new version has a bunch of stuff that, like, is for fans, I think?
Yeah.
So, like, we want to play the original, especially since it's free.
Yeah.
So. Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want
Michael
to admit
says,
something.
ooh. I don't remember, Ethan said, I don't remember this from what I played, but the game is so wild that I can't tell anymore. Yeah.
Maybe this is, like, specific to me because this was, like, I picked the Natsuki words. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoyed
You
baking
hang out
too,
with her
right?
a lot in this. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking at the same time I got into this manga.
Yeah, whatever, right?
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
Yeah.
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Like killing people. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Aww.
Whoa. So Ella Durango said, or Ethan said, yeah, literally the only reason I played is because it's free. That's kind of why we're playing this too.
That's an
Plus, I've been meaning to get around to it.
What an adorable picture. That's lovely.
Okay, reel it back, Dylan.
Dylan, no, I'm losing him. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not!
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else.
Yeah.
I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Like Sonic the Hedgehog! You know what I mean?
Huh?
Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your buddies?
Hugo said, like, One Piece. Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up with them being all like, oh wait, I can't bring it up with them without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Aw, like you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm already
Just
kind of
leave
a...
the stream.
I'm already kind yeah. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time, like you did. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can keep. I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Oh dear.
Yep. Except Monica is kind of being a jerk about it. Ugh. Why? I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. You're welcome.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Sweat droplet on cheek.
Yeah. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip
Alright,
the
she's
page.
the best.
Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Aww.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori's my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when...
Ooh.
I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
bitches!
Are you all ready for with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry.
Flies away.
I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there.
Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back?
No, don't be sad.
Don't you want to know what happens?
No, I'll go home and read it. Don't cry. Ah, yeah, but... Monica just said... Don't play
Don't
dumb!
be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Yay.
Is that really alright?
I say that mostly because I don't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
What a fucking dick. He's just, like, fucking doing this shit for, like, girls. Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish you if you didn't take it home.
To finish you.
Ethan said, forgot we were playing a visual novel and thought, when will this cutscene end?
Yeah.
Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. Oh, maybe there's a choice related to finishing it.
Well, of course I'm
The
gonna
real
finish
cutscenes were the friends we made along the way, so it's fine.
If it gets bent, I'll kill you.
If it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Oh, fucking...
Shut the fuck up.
I might fall behind on fucking Gurren. But I suppose that's a necessary...
No! Don't fucking slander Gurren.
No, but I gotta read Parfait Girls.
Oh.
I'm sorry, man, I can't make it. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for salvation. Or am I more scared of what
even in a literature club if you're not even gonna read manga on your own time? Well,
Yeah.
he just wants to get the chicks.
Yeah, fuck him.
Ryan said, to be fair, I joined a literature club while claiming to read comics, and even then... Okay. Yeah, I remember when I was in anime club. And, I don't know. I just like Fullmetal Alchemist at the time.
I remember going home and talking to no one. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
Same.
Alright then! I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends.
Ethan says, same Dylan.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poems to first?
He's the kind of person who goes home to watch the anime adaptation, then pretends to have read the manga.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. ...
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, you know. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh!
Well, I wouldn't be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
Aww.
If you're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, and you went and ruined it, I hope you're happy. Oh, and you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Ugh.
Oh! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That is the best poem I've ever read in my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You weren't gonna like it.
loved it. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, that's cool.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I
Ethan
realized.
said Dylan's really putting on the moves. Damn. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Wait a minute, what do you mean I put more into it than you realize?
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
That's right, I'm 6 years old. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about
Yeah, babe.
I don't really care about how
Anyway.
old everyone is, but but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Ethan said, yeah, babe, love your poem. Anyway, are your parents home this weekend?
Yeah. I'll show it to like Sayori next because that's like my childhood friend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh god, I gotta do the big, voice.
Yeah.
Yukio said, don't worry, she's like 14, so much better than 6. yeah. Anyway.
Goodness,
Oh my goodness.
this is so good, Dylan.
Eh?
I love it.
Ethan said that's like 130% better.
Oh my god.
I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Oh, me too. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem,
Is it read your poem or read your poem? You'll never know.
so when I read your poem, it's not just a poem.
It's a
It's a
Dylan
Dylan
poem! That reminds me of something I did as a kid, but it's really gross, so I'm not gonna say it.
What the fuck, man? Why you bring it up then?
I don't know. No, it's great. Because I was. Oh, never mind.
You were like thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, maybe not.
It was like,
Gotcha.
no, you know what? This isn't a good story.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Suri hugs the sheet against her chest and crinkles it. It's fucking ruined. You're so weird.
Cindy
so
Pie
weird.
says, "Say it, pussy."
Say it, pussy. Alright. Alright, okay. So when I was a kid, right, I was at a restaurant with my parents. I was like maybe like 4. And I put like a chip in my mouth and covered it in my saliva and then took it out again. I said to my dad, "Do you want a Dylan chip?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." And he put it in his mouth and he was like, and I think he meant a chip off of my plate. He didn't know because I called, and it was like, "It's a Dylan chip. I put Dylan on it," and he just like fucking choked on it. He was like, "What the fuck?" There you go. I hope you're happy.
Don't worry, Dylan. I want to taste your Dylan shit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You're so weird,
Ethan said there's a
Sayori.
little Dylan in everyone. Cindy Pie said, "Yum."
I'm just really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See?
Oh, she's worried.
It's like I said before, Dylan.
Always naysaying.
Deep down, not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this is for other people.
No, I think it's pretty selfish. If he knew what was going on here.
Yeah.
That's something that's only something really good people
That fucking
do.
horny teenagers do. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive
Picture of my
here.
motive here.
Yeah. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah,
Yeah!
and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you
Aw.
glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, that's really good.
It's called Dear Sunshine.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No!
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Ethan said, unironically love how there's different arrangements of the song for when you read each character's
Yeah,
writing.
right? I love that.
That's cool.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean.
How dare you make me write this? It's got in the way of my porn time.
I still tried my best.
The real Dylans in everyone's the real little Dylans in everyone were the poems we wrote along the way.
They all had their Dylan chips
Yeah.
this morning. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast.
I
I
made
made eggs
and
and...
toast.
Oh. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Don't worry,
Anyway.
Sayori. Here, have a Dylan chip. This game's really well made for a free game. Sadly, it's not as good as the ultimate RPG experience, Raid Shadow Legends.
Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should we do?
Yuri, so that I could do a not challenging voice.
Okay. Ooh. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Yeah, that's like me. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ooh. So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Huh. Okay.
That's really interesting. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different there's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Hey, that's pretty good advice, actually.
Yeah.
Natsuki can be a
Little bit.
little bit biased, but
She can be a little bit based though.
yeah.
Based?
Bi-
Based on
biased.
what?
Your mom. Well,
Never mind. I'm like, what? Nothing.
I shouldn't be talking.
I shouldn't be
about
spinning
like
people
that.
like that.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Bum 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 bum.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. I've really struggled to read cursive, I'm sorry. The light
It's all good.
flickers. I flicker back. That's really good.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, right. I can fucking read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
No, I just have a condition, I promise. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
Descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into
Are you-
ghosts, Yuri? Hoo hoo! She just goes hoo like an owl.
Yeah. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dylan.
Actually, really? I must have totally missed the point. I thought it was about like fucking industrialization. Is that the right word?
I thought it was about someone taking a bath.
No.
Well,
I
I suppose-
bathe.
Well, I suppose he did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And what the fuck was I reading? And soon to be left without-
I bathe.
And soon to be, I bathed. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I'll do my best! Who should I show my poems to? No, I think I'm ready to go
Oh, it's
home.
Monica. Hi, Dylan. Having a good time so far?
Yeah. Good!
Glad to hear it.
Snaps
By the way,
fingers.
since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Flies away.
Don't worry, Dylan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past sometime.
Yeah, that's for true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Dylan.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, she's like humoring me. Look at her eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. No! It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Yeah, I was trying to. I'm trying to get laid.
And she's a good writer, too.
Flies away.
So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I just don't think of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where Greg is like scared of like the portrait of him on the back of the Giving Tree, and it like gives him nightmares and shit.
Oh.
Have you ever read those? Those like the
No.
those like the only books like read in my life.
Nah, I haven't read those.
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, and even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
Oh, that's the best kind of art.
Yeah.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert,
What the fuck did you just say?
but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. Ethan said, yeah, Diary of a Wimpy Kid was a whole phenomenon. I kind of dropped off after the second book. Yeah, I remember it being, like, in my elementary school, like, everywhere, and I just never read it.
Oh man, it took me
Captain
until...
Underpants, though, that's my guy. See, I never
Oh
read
shit,
that
I
either.
love... Forgot about those, but I love those as well.
Yeah, I feel like I missed out big on Captain Underpants. They might be easy to write, but they are super challenging to get the meaning through.
It took until like the fucking 15th book for me to drop off Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like, oh my god.
Nice. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end
I'm
up
sure-
trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, shit. Maggle said, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is a banger.
It is. What's everyone's favorite Diary of a Wimpy Kid book? I like The Ugly Truth.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. but it's too late. My retinas! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realised now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh god.
Oh, that was really good.
So, what do you think?
So, why are you fucking voicing the character?
Sorry, I got carried away. It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay.
Oh, she's disappointed.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Oh, don't ask that.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
Oh god. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after someone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Another way to think about it is this.
That's advice I should take.
Yeah. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Oh, that's a good metaphor.
Yeah. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Yeah, that's the advice I give you, Dylan.
Yeah.
That's my advice for today. Catherine said she finally realized only one person in the literature club likes literature.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh.
Hugo said, interesting. Dylan's story was kind of like a Chevok's gun situation. If you bring something up, you have to deliver on it. That's your Fab Mass writing tip of the day.
Oh, brilliant. I mean, I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
Catherine said, I'm pretty sure Yuri's the only one who reads books out of everyone. Manga doesn't count.
Manga is literature!
Ethan said, Monica has such good dialogue in this game. I remember it more than the actual story. Yeah, it's great. I love the writing in this game.
Yeah, me too. Like, I'm already like all the characters, they're really endearing.
Yeah.
Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It's just, I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh man.
mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oh man, you're digging yourself a hole. Just fucking.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Oh man.
Um.
Why's she happy about it?
Nah, like she's trying.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
like a
but she's
nervous.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Yeah, that's a good way to do this. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Dylan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Go fuck yourself.
First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Oh my god.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I can come across something particularly inspiring,
Jesus Christ, tone it down.
which I haven't yet. And Dylan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh, I wasn't that impressed. Uh-oh. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ethan said me? She's calling me cute? No, I am not cute. I'm not cute. I am not cute! Yeah, pretty much. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Dylan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
I did not say that, I promise.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dylan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I can't do both of them at once.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me.
Is this true? How does one prove this? Suddenly both girls...
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Dylan... She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
She kinda did, to be fair.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dylan. Wait! There's a reason to have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dylan? I'm kind of somewhere in the middle on this one.
Yeah, say,
Imagine your Ethan said, imagine your classmates trying this hard to impress you. And then Batman said, maybe with the posture. And then Ethan said, oh, true. Yeah, like, I don't want to explain it.
Yeah.
They were talking about the boob thing earlier.
Oh. Oh, I thought.
Well.
Yeah, no, we're not. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me! So of course that's going to be... Natsuki! Yuri? You're really talented.
Oh, sorry. Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that I want to get laid. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. That's true. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah!
It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we all learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Suri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Hugo said, wait, is this music from the new game or am I tripping? I don't know. I can't answer that one. Ah!
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well... If you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Dylan. Sheesh! Sheesh!
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, think about your...
Think about your
boobs!
boobs!
I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah! You're naturally beautiful, Yuri!
Yeah! Sayori?
I'll go make some tea. Ethan said, I'm playing both girls so that I always come out on top.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she
I'm sure she
appreciated it,
appreciated
Sayori.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I sound like, don't worry. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pat her on the head for some reason. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everybody, especially you, Dylan.
Meow.
And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around here. It's a nice pace. It's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to.
Ah, so my joining my club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a little bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. That sounds fun. After all, that's what the club is for.
Yeah, it does.
I disagree, Monica.
Oh man, they're gonna fight again.
Eh? What about?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Yeah.
Ethan said, yeah, I feel like there's more music than before, but I cannot prove it. Maybe they did update it.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was
Alright, well, mostly. Dylan, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. But hey, look, that means I can do, fuck's sake. That means I can at least do a better job impressing those
He
who I
didn't
want
learn
to impress.
shit.
I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Dylan. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. I hate how I'm like, me, the real Dylan, is like, oh, I really like this club and everyone here's really nice, and the Dylan in the game just wants to like, oh, I can get laid.
Yeah.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
They like you.
Oh,
I
do
promise
they?
they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Dylan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Aww.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day's gonna be so much fun.
It looks like
Pac-Man
Sayori
says,
still is
maybe you're the real villain of the game.
the real Dylan
Ethan
of the
said he's
game.
definitely the villain. Pray for these women.
Yeah, fucking Dylan the villain. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being oh my god. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yes! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the head. I
Yeah.
said that more myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. What the fuck?
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Can we end it here, actually?
Yeah, sure. Alright.
Cool. Be a good place to end it.
There we go.
Alright. I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah. I'm a little anxious, but I'm enjoying it.
I'm anxious too. I just know.
Because I like the characters, and well, yeah.
I've heard something happens.
I've heard shit happens in this game, so yeah. But I don't know. I don't know too much. I just know that like there's a turn later on.
Yeah, that's basically
And,
my
like-
extent as well. It's like something bad happens. I don't know what it is. I just know. Oh, prepare, because the
Yeah, I
game
don't
literally
know any
says
of the context,
game
so this
literally
is pretty much
says
a
like.
blank.
Like
Yeah,
my
like-
friend told me about it, and she was just like, "Oh, only play it if you want to get fucking traumatized." And then the game itself says, "This game is not suitable for like scared people." And I was like, "Okay,
Yeah. Hugo said this was fun. It really was. I wasn't expecting it to be this fun. I like voicing all the characters.
yeah, it's really fun." We'll do more. We'll do Spider-Man tomorrow, and then we'll do.
Yeah.
What day is it? Yeah, we'll do
Oh, yeah,
more.
by the way, Hugo, I'm playing Spider-Man 2, so I think you'd like that too.
Yeah, we'll do more of that tomorrow, and then we'll be back to this on Wednesday. So that'll be fun.
Ethan said, yeah, unfortunately you can't date all 4 of them at the same time.
Oh, phooey.
Phooey. Hugo said, oh, nice.
Spider-Man, I'm gonna be a superhero for today.
Yeah, Spider-Man,
Yeah,
he like falls asleep.
yeah.
my,
my
my voice is like fucked. My throat hurts. But I'm having fun. I'm glad I get to like show off, not really show off, but I'm glad I get to voice act a little bit.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Ethan said, please upload Spider-Man Part 1 to YouTube if convenient also. I did, so.
Yeah, Daniel
it's
Daniel
gonna
forgot, but I told him to.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's there. You can,
Sometimes I'm just like, I'll upload it tomorrow.
yeah, but yeah,
And
it's
he
there.
said,
You can,
bye!
it's there. It was really funny, so yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
That's right. So, bye guys.
So yeah, see ya. Next time, Spider-Man and Doki Doki.
Yeah. Bye.